There is one manifestation secret that every intentional manifester should know and learn to cultivate in their life, and that's this. When you convince your mind that your desire is already yours, you will get it. That is the energetic seed that manifests your wish into physical reality. We do not ask, beg, or say, one day I'm going to have this. The mind must have complete faith that it's already done. Through the many emails and messages I receive and from personal experience, I know this can be easier said than done. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to develop the skill of absolute faith and belief that what you desire is already yours. The creative mind with which we have all been gifted is an amazingly powerful tool. Our imaginations, combined with faith, give us the authority to bring about the things we desire in our lives. We can visualize all that is good and abundant, declare those things are so, and enact faith to bring about these amazing manifestations. Or the same tools of visualization, expectation, decision, and faith may equally be combined as a force that works against us. Our free will is the determining factor. Anything we choose to create will manifest as a response to our focus, faith, and action, which encompasses our total vibration. We can choose a life of blessings or a life of misfortune. We can embody abundance or scarcity. We have free will to be happy or focus on misery. But the missing key for many is this. What you want is already yours. You only have to match it on a vibrational level through absolute belief in the fact that that is so. We never have to ask for something we already have. We simply have to recognize that we already have it. That's faith that something is so, and that's what manifests miracles. The act of asking for anything reinforces that you don't have it. The act of asking implies that something must come to you at some later date. The act of asking rejects that it's already yours. Said differently, the fundamental mistake of asking for something or trying to get something locks a person in a mindset and vibrational frequency of the lack of that thing's existence in their life. That, the lack of existence, is then reflected back as the physical experience. So to begin developing the skill of having absolute faith and belief in your desire, stop asking for what you want. Claim it as already yours. You can start to create this shift by stating affirmations such as, "What I want already exists as a reality. What I want is already mine. I am tuning myself into the reality I choose." Or you can even use the famous Rumi quote and make it apply to yourself. "What I seek is also seeking me." To remind yourself that you don't have to achieve this thing, you simply only need to get on the same wavelength as it. And that leads us to the next big thing to understand to begin changing your mindset to one of a receiver. The physical reality is not the only reality. What you experience in your physical existence is a projection of the frequency of energy that is your vibration, which in turn is what you are tuned into, much like a radio station. The only physical reality you can experience is the one that matches your vibrational frequency, which directly relates to your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. So consider this. Could the thing that you seek be seeking you in an even more fervent manner? After all, we only imagine those things that are a part of our consciousness. And whatever is a part of our consciousness is a part of our experience. Otherwise, we could not have these things in our mind. If you are presently thinking about something you desire, it's already something you are experiencing. And in this way, and from this type of mindset, you are most certainly receiving those thoughts and tuning into that thing. This puts a new perspective on your desire from a position of already having it. Let this desire continue to find you in this way, and you will magically attune to its frequency, and therefore its physical reality. Another way to develop this skill is by taking a step back from your current reality so you can separate the real you from the physical experience you may be currently having. A great way to do this is by practicing not thinking of anything for a full minute. No thoughts at all. While doing this, you may notice that many of the thoughts and images still move through your mind like a parade. And as they do, notice that the real you is simply there and observing these things. The thoughts and images are not you. Much like the previous tip, these things may be a part of your experience, but they aren't you. You are the consciousness that is witnessing them. So although these thoughts and images are something you can experience, you are actually separate from them. You can choose to experience them, or you can choose to experience something different from them. And it's a great idea to try this practice daily, moving up incrementally in the amount of time you do this as you become more practiced, in order to become more in tune with who you are naturally, the observer of the thoughts and images. And as the observer, you can tune into the thoughts and images of your choosing to have more of an experience with them and align with their frequency. In other words, you can allow the thoughts and images that come in that you no longer wish to experience to just float on by. And then you can begin to formulate new thoughts and images of your choosing to have that experience. This does take some practice, but in doing so, you create a new automatic way of observing your experiences and shifting them to more of what you desire because you become aware of the real self and the power that that real self holds. And because we are multidimensional beings, this is a skill that anyone can develop. Through practice, this also impresses the subconscious mind, and in turn creates a deeper connection with the higher mind. It then becomes easier and easier to create reality at will, because once you become aware of who you truly are, you develop the realization that you can connect with any desire or concept of your choosing. The main point with each of these practices is to keep the focus and faith on the desire. When we allow our minds to entertain things that don't align with what we truly want, we are of more than one mind. Some may even call it double-minded or triple-minded. In essence, it's only doubt. But when the self is laser-focused with complete belief in a new reality, universal law states that it must come to be as an experience. To strengthen your faith even further in your ability to manifest a life you choose, you can add the following affirmation to your daily routine. I am grateful for the power I have to create my life deliberately. I choose to exercise this power daily and affirm that I already possess the things that I attune to. I already receive everything that I attach my focus and faith to. I release my increasing faith to the positive experiences in my imagination to take hold of these things and create them as a physical experience. Our imaginations are completely free of limitation. They allow us to move away from focusing on obstacles so we can center our attention on opportunities. The secret to manifestation and allowing all that you've ever desired to come into physical form is to know that it is yours and therefore create the vibration that matches the frequency of your already manifested desires. And you do this through focus and faith. That creates the seed of your manifestation. The plant that is produced from a seed has the same nature as the seed itself. Abundance is the seed of an abundant life. Love is the seed of healthy relationships. Knowing true vibrancy is the seed of physical health. We have been given our imaginative abilities to see what it is that we have the opportunity to match up with vibrationally and create as experience. And when we use our minds to focus on good and what we deem as a positive experience, we are connecting with our hearts, a spiritual force with a power beyond worldly limitation.